Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up. Shorty, what you want, shorty, what you need. My niggas
Yo, YouTube, back at it again with another video. Hey man, you already know, we with Life with Kari, where we do reactions and we do reviews of that nature. So if you like things of that nature, hit the sub button, like the video. Today we got a video, I think it's called Worst Breakups, something like that. So we finna listen to these people tell them some of the worst stories they had with breakups and how things go out. And I might share a story of mine or two. Might let things get a little personal. So if you like a little personal, go ahead and hit that sub button. Whoop-de-doo. Go ahead and like this video while it's still free. Let's get into it. Oh. Let's get into the sauce. Gang, gang, gang. Ooh. I'm all the way up. All the way up. What you need?
In Saukville, Wisconsin, and I found out he was cheating on me, and so I sprayed him with really hot water and then slapped him across the face, and then I was fired.
Sassy. I don't blame you. But Dairy Queen, my boy, 100% real. Describe the worst breakup ever.
My worst breakup ever.
My worst breakup.
Ooh, my worst breakup.
If you
my worst
old
breakup.
person on the channel, you know who that black dude is.
My worst breakup. Damn.
You know who that black dude is.
My worst breakup.
I get him a lot. You know who he is.
The worst one?
My worst breakup. Oh my god.
I know they got
Worst
some
breakup
crazy
ever
stories.
was the week I moved to LA. I was dating a guy from LA, and he was really controlling, and we were long distance our whole relationship, and it only took me about a week to be like, for sure I don't want this. And he decided it'd be a great idea to stalk me and try to kill me. And so then I did not let that happen.
Explain the rest of the story, man.
2 days after I lost my virginity to him, and then posted the girl that he cheated with on his Instagram the next day saying, I love you so much, thank you for giving me a second chance.
All right, so I was in third grade. Kid you not. Like, I had this girlfriend in third grade. We sat next to each other in class. You know, always got in trouble for holding hands during recess and shit. My dad came.
Pause. Buddy is big as fuck. Like, my dog. Them all about that big, bro. In third grade, bro, you messing with crazy. In the third grade? In the third grade? You a gangster.
He came and picked me up. He came to visit. And when he picked me up and he hung out with us during lunch, my girlfriend writes me a note, tells me she's breaking up with me for my dad. Ever since then, I don't let dad around my girlfriends at all.
I can't handle crying, so she was just crying.
We
so
know who this
much
boy
and
is.
Crying, I just get kind of like uncomfortable, even though you know it's sad and all, but just I don't know what to say. Like if you're crying a lot, I'm just like, ooh, you know, I'm sorry.
I've never been
I
in
don't
a
know what to say
relationship.
either.
I guess like every single time I ask a girl out,
He look like
and they
he
say,
ain't never been in a relationship.
you're a good friend. I like that. I
It's
guess
okay,
that's
but
always the worst breakup.
We all been there.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like the one to do the breakup, and I was the terrible person who decided to do it over text because I could not, I just love.
I don't know why people think it's so bad to break up with people over text. It's not. People are crazy. You break up with them in person, that's how you come up dead. I approve this message. Break up with him or she over that phone, my boy.
That person so much, and so to be able to see them face to face, I just knew I wouldn't be able to break up with him, but I knew that it was the right thing to do in my life, so that was just really hard.
Woo!
Woo! It was over text.
got a peak.
That's the worst, right? And, it's a little daunting. It's a lot to take in at once. But, I think if somebody's willing to do that, then it should be that much easier for you to move on, to be quite honest. It wasn't like
Good
it was
point.
just, it's over, and they was just like, hey, it's been the same old. There's nothing, changing. So at the end of the day, we're not having any more conversations. This is it. Bye. And I was just like, dang, like, that's crazy.
Oh my God. It was the last breakup I had. And
One of her boobs
I'd been
a
with this
little
guy for
lopsided.
like 9 months. And I was like totally in love with him. I
Ain't
went
nobody gonna tell her
to
to fix that,
theater
bro.
camp for a month. And when I came back, he seemed kind of like different. And I was like, okay. Then he went to Jesus camp. And when he came back from Jesus camp, he just told me, this isn't what God wants for me right now. But I was so heartbroken. And then like a month or 2 later, he got another girlfriend. So.
He don't want
Oh
you
my
right
God.
now.
I was dating this guy for like only 4 months. And his phone broke, and I gave him my old iPhone. He decided to like go through my old messages, go on my Instagram,
That's
and
lame.
do his extra shit. I'm like,
You
you know
broke.
what? I don't
You the one
really
who
need
need the
this.
phone.
This drama, get out my house. That was probably like my worst breakup. Like I literally just threw out my house and never heard from him again.
I explain.
I'm savage.
Person in the back said that.
It was like kind of like my first love. It was my freshman year of high school, and I don't know why I was in love with this boy. He is not cute now.
I need some black stories.
But
I need somebody getting
I lost my
stabbed,
virginity
somebody
to
going
him,
to jail,
and a
bailing
week
them out
after
type
he broke
stuff.
up with me, and
That's what I'm
it
looking
was
for,
like
type of
over
content I'm
text
looking for the
message, and
channel.
I was so sad.
I don't think I've had any bad breakups because I haven't really dated that many people. Most of the people that I'm like hooking up with, we usually hook up with for a while, and then it's just the end of it.
I was in my early 20s. I can't remember how old I was, like 22, I guess. And we broke up, and it was mutual, like, at first. And he, like, we were literally on the couch. We both, like, came to the agreement that we weren't going to be together anymore after, like, 3.5 years. He went to the grocery store, and I thought everything was, like, fine. I was like, yes, this is, like, the most easy breakup I've ever had. And then he came back and was, like, crying, like, it finally hit him, I guess, that it was over.
The boy started playing
and
Rod
he started,
Wave,
like,
goes to Gusto.
demanding that I, like, make
So
things
many
work.
times,
And then the straw that broke the camel's back was I came home one day, and he had asked me to, like, go for a walk with him and, like, hold his hand and, like, try to be all romantic and stuff. And I was like, no, for the last time, I don't want to do this. And I, like, went to go check the mail, and when I came back inside, he was, like, polishing his guns, like, in the kitchen for, like, no reason at all.
Rambo mode.
And I was like, I gotta get the hell out of here.
Type of
So I
things I
just,
do.
like, packed up my clothes, like, the next day while he was at work and called my mom and was like, I don't feel safe here. Like, he's literally, like, polishing his knife collection and, like, you know, breaking out his guns for, like, no reason. I just don't feel safe here anymore.
Yeah, it was actually my last breakup, and I FaceTimed him, and I just very blatantly said, you know, you're looking at like
Imagine
getting
somebody say,
married,
hey,
and all that
You
jazz.
break it up, fool.
Yeah, and it didn't. It's like ripping off a Band-Aid. But for me, I don't think it was very good for him.
My worst breakup would be the one time where I caught my ex and my best friend. They invited me to the Bahamas for my birthday a couple years back, and I caught them kissing on the boat. You know, they kind of snuck away. It was
Oh, they
like-
bold. They invited
We were
you
stuck
to
on a
do
cruise
that?
ship for 3 days after that, but that was pretty much worse. I broke up with him in my heart, but I had never had the guts to tell him. So I made him break up with me. Yeah, let's not go there. Yeah, that's the worst breakup.
My worst breakup
crazy.
was somebody who I thought I was going to marry. And I mean, it's so hard to like explain what goes wrong in a relationship when nobody knows the intimate parts. I just wasn't somebody's priority. And it's heartbreaking when somebody that you love and tells you that you're going to get married also tells you that you're not their number one priority.
It was with this person in college. And I broke up with them during winter break while I was home. And then they drove to my house to try and reason with me. And my family was like, what is this guy doing
That's
here?
something
I'm
I'd
like,
do.
I don't know.
You gonna stay,
and then at
like it or
school,
not.
he would find me.
Like it or not, you gonna take these
and
roses.
try and
you gonna
convince me out
stay.
of it. And I had to
worked
basically
most of the
tell
time.
my friends and my roommates, like, if you see him coming, like, get me out of the way, like, move me. So I wasn't seen by this person, and it was really unfortunate and really uncomfortable, and I felt really bad, but at the same time, you could have handled it a little bit better. Like, you really could. Like, you don't have to do that. That makes it 10 times worse when you constantly chase the person when they've given you a firm, like, no.
I think my worst breakup was in college after I went to my sorority's formal with my boyfriend. And then the next morning, he was like, I can't do this anymore. Like, it's just not gonna
College
work.
relationships are the worst.
What? I just took you
They
to
will
my
literally
sorority
break up with
formal.
you
Like,
next
what are
day
you
and you'll,
talking
like,
about?
never know why,
And then he
and
tried
they'll
to
just
get
be
back
with a
with
new
me later,
person
so it
next
was like a
week.
saga. But
Whole
that
time
one
they
hurt the
was
most,
already
I
talking
think.
to him.
It's just so surprised, like, sudden.
You in college, don't get a
I
relationship.
decided that it was just time to move
what you
on
do.
after I wasn't
You
feeling
gotta
it
listen
anymore. And I was mature about it. We're grown-ups. I moved on, and then I saw him for the first time like 3 months later, maybe 4 months, at a bar on the night before Thanksgiving where everyone goes out and reconnects. And I went up to him just to say hi, and he acted like he didn't know me and walked the other
That's my
direction
boy.
and then proceeded to block me on all
That's
social
my
media.
boy.
I've
thought she was
actually
talking
had one
to him.
relationship, and I ripped his heart to shreds. So I've never been broken up with, but I've definitely broke someone's heart. We were dating for 3 years, and for me, it was over like the entire last
That's
year.
like the breaking point. 3
but
years,
he never saw
it's
it
like
coming, and so
it's when you hit the
he had
brick
just
wall
entered
stage in a
the Fire
relationship.
Academy, and so it's his first day of
I
school.
would say
broke up
3
with him,
years.
and he had
Like,
no
all right, so when you
clue
first start off
it
6
was about
months,
to happen.
then that year, then you know.
Oops.
No, it's like every 6 months you hit the wall in a relationship. It's either y'all gonna get past it or through it. But hey, man, there go the video for today. Y'all feel free to DM me, tell me about some of y'all worst breakups. Shoot, if enough of y'all tell me, I might even read them out, make a YouTube video about them. You feel me? But you know, like I said, like for Kari, hit that sub button, like the video. If you don't want to do nothing else, like the video if you done made it this far. Why not? You done made it this far. But you know, reaction and reviews, things of that nature. Till next time. Gang, 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 gang.